just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
On play action, it is Dart. Rolling right. He'll take off again. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 41, here's second down and 7.
Let's go.
Here's Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
70 Lions, 60 Bison, 19, 18. Motion.
A play fake, now Dart. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the handoff, it's White. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Zamir White. Touchdown, Giants. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Panthers 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Attack! Hey, Riblet! What's that?
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Panthers first down.
Hey, Riblet! What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
15. Yellow. 40.
Patrick to throw. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And the Giants will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll lead to a second down. They run with White. He's to the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and 7. On third down, it's White.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
So on fourth down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Cameron Johnson deep to return this. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the 25, here's second down and a yard.
Come back! Yellow! Attack, attack! Yellow! 50, yellow!
To throw is Mahomes. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll pick up the first down as he moves this up to the 29-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard
From
line.
the 34, here's second and 4. Another run here with Hall. And And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Hey, 57, 57.
At the 46-yard line.
All right, go, Lou. Hey, 43. Yellow. 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
46 yards.
A big play for the Panthers. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and goal, Carolina.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Hey, rip lift. Hey, 57, 57. All y'all need to. All y'all need to. Easy. Where's that?
They'll run. It's Hall to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. And he's in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Carolina. That his first touchdown this year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play.
31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing. Dart. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That's caught. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play. And they'd find themselves in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Attack, attack! 15! Hero, 15! Attack, attack!
Mahomes back. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. An even 40 yards. They will run it over center with Hall. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Panthers. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. 2nd down, they need 7. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
A 25-yard attempt.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Giants get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third down, here's Hall. And he's going to have it up for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Attack, attack! 15, 15! Come back!
Throwing now, Mahomes. Out to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
15! Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Easy, 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 easy.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Mahomes now on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
15, 15.
Mahomes Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, dribble it. Hey, 57, 50. Fall on these two.
Now Mahomes. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. On play action, it is Dart. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Now Dart. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
Yellow.
A run here with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Hey, rip Liz. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Yellow. Go on. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
First down.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move them, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
15.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
On 2nd down, Dart exiting the pocket right. The ball comes out, and the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Dart. Flush to his right, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 37 yards.
37 yards. First down, Panthers.
Attack, attack! Attack, attack! Right side!
It's first down, and it's Paul. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal.
Now, first and goal.
Yellow. Right side.
Hall will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Here is first and 10. On the handoff, it's White. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here comes second down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. To the air once more is Dart. Open man, that's Rome Odunze.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And I don't think he's got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look middle and fires McBride as tight end. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
At the 32-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
70 Lions. Come 19. Come 19.
To throw is Dart. That's into the hands of Zamir White. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Brings up second and 8.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Now, on second and long.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Dart moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Panthers 21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Johnson now to return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
That's the only reason he didn't get the fumble.